You know, getting very tired of you.
Well, the feeling's mutual.
Oh yeah? What's going to do?
I'm Kurt, I'm hungry.
Okay, today we're looking at Act 2, a little bit more of what's going on with Act 2. I did a long session today where I was playing around with Act 2 and started coming up with seeing some funny anomalies and trying to fix them and trying to work through them. I started with this screen recording of me saying, you know, I'm getting very tired of you. Oh yeah? Let's go get dinner. Okay, so the idea here is that I wanted to create a dialogue scene, so I'm going to record two separate characters, and this would be the first character. Not that one, but this recording would be the basis of the first character, which yielded this generation from, you know, I'm getting very tired of you. Oh yeah? Let's go get dinner. And that's what kept happening all day, is I started getting this sort of aberration happening. Random animated characters showing up at different points in the generation. This one was probably one of the least problematic because all I would have to do here is cut a roto to get rid of this person here. But there were more, and I'll show you in a second, where they were crisscrossing behind my characters, which renders the green screen impractical. But I also discovered something else pretty kind of cool, which is that I could take the same recording and change the voice right there in Runway.
You know, getting very tired of you. Oh yeah? What's going to dinner?
So that's the same recording as the first one, but I altered the voice. So then I decided to use that as the cartoon voice. These are all just tests. I'm not using these for real. I'm just like testing out the software. It yielded this.
You know, getting very tired of you. Oh yeah? What's going to dinner?
And of course this weird person comes in at the very end. And I kept having this problem earlier as well, that there was just characters showing up behind characters. So I decided I would use this one, green screen it out, and then just cut a roto at the end for these parts here, which I'll show in a bit. And then I decided to do the other character, which would be, again, me. Oops, we'll look at that in a second. Nope, that's not it. This one.
Well, the feeling's mutual. Oh, good, I'm hungry.
That one I used it to alter the voice. I didn't like that one as much, so I tried another one.
Well, the feeling's mutual. I'm Kurt, I'm hungry.
And that's the performance I used, that I chose to use. I actually altered my voice when I recorded that because I think it ended up helping the alteration work, because I raised the pitch of my voice and then was able to have it do a better job at making it a female character. And that yielded, well, the first one was this.
Well, the feeling's mutual. I'm Kurt, I'm hungry.
And that character didn't quite fit the role, so I redrew a character.
Well, the feeling's mutual. I'm Kurt, I'm hungry.
And I was able to piece those two together in After Effects. So they're both separate, and this is why you have to shoot them separate, because it's only going to render them that way. And now here's the scene.
You know, getting very tired of you.
Well, the feeling's mutual.
Oh yeah? What's going to dinner?
I'm Kurt, I'm hungry.
Now, with this one, I had to create a little bit of pauses inside of the animation because the timing was slightly off. And that's just, because I was just kind of counting in my head If you were doing a production where you were using this, you could, have somebody cueing you visually so that the timing is a lot closer. Or for animation, at least you could use a trick where I just created some dead frames in between to extend the characters. And I'll show you here in a second, like this with a finished background and everything in it. Now, a couple other things that I did today, I got sidetracked when I was doing that. You saw the Clint Eastwood image. I played around with that, and that just started getting silly, but it was kind of cool just to take the same recording and see what the software would do with it, or the AI in this case.
Maybe give time that we had some hamburgers. What do you think?
Anyway, those were just like one-offs where I was just like, what would happen if I ran this character into this? They're pretty goofy, but kind of funny. Okay, so we're in After Effects now with the same characters. So here's the two characters.
It's getting very tired of you.
For the viewing's mutual.
Oh, yeah? What's going you do?
I'm Kurt, I'm hungry.
And what's cool is when we put this in After Effects, we have the ability to set this up and use cameras. So on this side, you see I have a camera. The characters are in 3D space. They're standing right there. And you can see it's like I can rotate or move this camera in and out on them, which does, looks okay right there. But I went ahead and added some extra elements. Here is a neon sign that's back here. Another one off to the side, and then a background that I chose, not that one, this one, which was a street from, I think I just searched, like 1950s city street.
It's getting very tired of you.
For the viewing's mutual.
And now we can just go ahead and describe it or use the camera and do a camera shot here on this if we want to do position. And by the end of this shot, maybe we'll have the camera, well, not sure, but you can see we can have it moving in like that. Maybe that's the shot that we're going to use. Now we can watch that.
It's getting very tired of you.
For the viewing's mutual.
Oh, yeah? What's going you do?
I'm Kurt, I'm hungry.
And I think maybe the last thing I would do with this shot maybe is throw a little bit more depth of field on it, because I don't want to see this background so clearly, because there's nothing going on. It's a dead image. Although I could animate more of these signs and make it feel a little bit more alive, or even throw it into AI and say, have people walking around in the background. But in this case, what I'll do is just turn on the depth of field, which is on already. I'm going to set it to start the focal distance where the characters are. Since I pushed in, I'm going to bring the focal point back to the characters because I want to keep them in focus. That's being keyframed. And now I can set up the aperture. So you'll see the background's going to be much more out of focus.
It's getting very tired of you.
For the viewing's mutual.
Oh, yeah? What's going you do?
I'm Kurt, I'm hungry.
Anyway, that was, again, for what I'm researching right now is using this as a production for an animated show that would be using this look, this style, and using AI to do a lot of the animation, and then setting up the backgrounds in After Effects so that we get this control over the backgrounds and, get to do the kind of things you want. Today, again, I ran into some issues where stuff kept happening in the background of my exports, which I didn't want, but that's just how it is right now.
Maybe give time that we had some hamburgers.